As we look back through the lens of history, the architecture of the Old World often presents us with mysteries wrapped in enigmas. Among these enigmatic elements are the intriguing spires of Old World buildings and domes, which, on closer inspection, reveal a startling detail. Many of these spires have been conspicuously removed. This curious alteration begs the question, why were these architectural features, once so integral to these structures, deliberately erased from the skyline? The mainstream narrative posits that many World Fair buildings in places like Chicago and Nashville were temporary constructions built rapidly for the specific purpose of hosting the world's fairs, only to be dismantled shortly thereafter. However, this essay challenges the accepted story and ventures into a less explored theory that suggests a vastly different origin for these structures. This alternative perspective proposes that these buildings were not the products of modern construction for temporary exhibitions, but were instead the remnants of a previous advanced civilization that existed before the last global reset event. This theory, often referred to as the theory of Great Tartaria or the Tartarian Empire, echoes the concepts of the Younger Dryas impact theory. It posits that the Greco-Roman style of structures we see scattered across the globe were not the creations of multiple separate civilizations as we're told, but the legacy of a singular advanced society that met its end roughly a century to a century and a half ago. How this civilization met its downfall is still a subject of much debate and speculation. Many point towards the buried Old World buildings as evidence that giant mudfloods were at least a piece of the puzzle. Others point towards the Russian imperial flag as evidence that Tartaria was deliberately destroyed by the powers that be. In either case, it is clear that this is a society that was highly advanced in architecture and technology. A significant aspect of the Great Tartaria hypothesis revolves around the function of the spires that crowned many of these Old World buildings. It is speculated, based on the material, physics, and shape of these structures, particularly the spires, that they may have served a purpose far beyond mere architectural aesthetics. The theory suggests that these spires could have been integral components in a network of wireless electricity transmission. This idea gains traction when we examine the ubiquitous style of these buildings, especially the Greco-Roman style Capitol buildings across the USA. Conventionally, we attribute these edifices to 19th century American architects and builders, assuming that their design was intended to pay homage to Greek and Roman style architecture. However, when you really sit down and think about it for a moment, the Tartarian theory makes a lot more sense in this respect. Instead of multiple unique civilizations across thousands and thousands of years building in the very same style of architecture, the argument of a single civilization creating these structures globally presents a more cohesive narrative. It suggests a world where a unified society was capable of erecting Greco-Roman style buildings across different continents, embedding a consistent architectural signature across various landscapes. The removal of the spires, then, becomes a subject of profound implications. Was it an attempt to erase the evidence of this advanced civilization and its technological prowess? Could the dismantling of these architectural elements been a deliberate effort to sever our connection with a forgotten past and its potentially revolutionary technologies such as wireless electricity? As we delve deeper into this inquiry, it becomes apparent that the story of these Old World structures is not merely about bricks and mortar. It is a tale that potentially reshapes our understanding of history, technology, and the capabilities of ancient civilizations. This essay aims to explore these possibilities, unraveling the threads of the past to reveal a tapestry of history that might be vastly different from the one we have always known. The notion of wireless electricity, as fantastical as it may sound, is not without precedent in the annals of scientific exploration. Nikola Tesla, the renowned inventor and electrical engineer, famously experimented with wireless electricity transmission in the early 20th century. His ambitious vision of a world powered by free wireless energy seems eerily similar to the speculated functions of the ancient spires. This parallel leads us to ponder, could the Old World civilization have achieved what Tesla only dreamed of? This hypothetical ancient society, armed with an advanced knowledge of architecture, physics, and electromagnetism, might have devised a system of energy distribution that surpasses anything we have managed in the modern era. The spires, intricately designed and strategically placed, could have been more than mere symbols of architectural grandeur. They might have been integral components of a global network of energy transmission, harnessing natural electromagnetic forces to provide power in a way that we, in our current technological state, can scarcely scarcely imagine. The implications of such a technology are profound. Wireless electricity would not only represent a pinnacle of engineering achievement, but also implies a level of societal development that challenges our understanding of history. It suggests a civilization that prioritized communal well-being and technological harmony with nature, values that starkly contrast with the often fragmented and ecologically indifferent approaches of modern societies. Moreover, the widespread nature of these structures, found in diverse geographical locations, indicates a level of interconnectedness and shared knowledge that defies the traditional narrative of isolated civilizations developing independently. This global architectural footprint suggests a unified civilization with a common purpose, a society that might have spanned continents and cultures, yet operated with a singular technological and architectural vision. However, the crux of this theory lies in the apparent disappearance of such an advanced civilization and the subsequent erasure of its technological achievements. The concept of a mudflood or a similar cataclysmic event serves as a potential explanation for this loss. Such an event could have triggered a societal reset, burying the technological marvels of the past and leaving only scattered remnants in the form of these mysterious buildings and their decapitated spires. The subsequent removal of these spires in later years, as documented in historical records and photographs, adds another layer of intrigue. Was this an attempt to further obscure the truth about our past? Did the powers of the time recognize the significance of these structures and choose to suppress this knowledge, fearing its implications for the established order? As we venture further into this exploration, we must tread carefully, balancing between the realms of documented history and speculative theory. Yet the questions raised by this hypothesis are too compelling to ignore. They beckon us to look beyond the conventional narratives, to question the stories we've been told about our past, and to consider the possibility that the world once knew technologies that were lost, only to be rediscovered in a different form in our time. The journey through the annals of the old world, therefore, is not just a quest for historical accuracy, it is a search for a deeper understanding of human potential, the cycles of civilization, and the lost technologies that might have shaped the world in ways we are only beginning to comprehend. Expanding on the theory of ancient wireless electricity, we turn our attention to one of the most enigmatic figures in the history of science, Nikola Tesla. Tesla, known for his revolutionary contributions to electromagnetism and electrical engineering, might have had a deeper connection to this lost old world technology than is commonly understood. There is a compelling argument to be made that Tesla's groundbreaking work, particularly in the field of wireless electricity, was not so much an act of invention as it was an act of rediscovery or reverse engineering. To explore this possibility, we need to consider the striking parallels between Tesla's inventions and certain ancient symbols and artifacts. A prime example is the resemblance between some of Tesla's designs and the Egyptian Ankh and Djed pillars. The Ankh, often referred to as the key of life, is an ancient Egyptian hieroglyphic symbol that represents eternal life. Interestingly, its shape bears a resemblance to some of Tesla's electrical circuits. The loop at the top of the Ankh mirrors the conductive loops found in Tesla's wireless power devices, suggesting a shared understanding of the principles of electromagnetic induction. Similarly, the Djed pillar, an ancient Egyptian symbol associated with stability and regeneration, has been likened to Tesla's magnifying transmitters. The Djed column-like structure with horizontal lines is reminiscent of Tesla coils, with their layered windings and capacity to transmit energy. These similarities raise the interesting possibility that Tesla's inventions were influenced, consciously or subconsciously, by ancient knowledge and symbolism. Further supporting this theory is Tesla's own fascination with ancient civilizations and their wisdom. Tesla was known for his extensive readings and studies of various cultures, as well as their scientific and mystical knowledge. It is not far-fetched to propose that in his quest for understanding, Tesla might have encountered ancient texts or artifacts that hinted at a lost technology of wireless electricity. Additionally, Tesla's approach to invention was fundamentally different from his contemporaries. He often spoke of receiving intuitive flashes of insight, which he would then work to translate into practical technologies. This method of invention, more akin to revelation, aligns with the idea that Tesla was uncovering and interpreting something that was already in existence, rather than creating something entirely new from scratch. The concept of ancient advanced civilizations possessing a form of wireless electricity that Tesla later rediscovered also aligns with his vision of providing free and unlimited energy energy to the world. Tesla's ambition was not merely to invent, but to improve humanity's condition, a goal that resonates with the speculated ethos of the old world civilization, which prioritized communal welfare and harmony with nature. The exploration of the potential origins of wireless electricity technology, weaving through the enigmatic legacy of Nikola Tesla and the mysterious architectures of the old world, brings us to a profound crossroads in our understanding of history, technology, and human potential. The possibility that an ancient civilization had harnessed such advanced technology, and that Tesla might have tapped into this lost knowledge, offers more than just a historical curiosity. It presents a beacon of hope and a challenge for our future. As we stand at the forefront of the 21st century, grappling with environmental crises and the unsustainable consumption of resources, the idea of rediscovering and harnessing wireless electricity resonates with an urgent relevance. Imagine a world where energy is not only clean and sustainable, but also freely accessible and distributed. Such a paradigm shift in energy would revolutionize every aspect of human life, from transportation to communication, from urban design to agriculture, transforming our relationship with the planet and each other. The pursuit of this vision is not just a scientific endeavor, it is a journey that bridges the past, present, and future. By looking back to the potential wisdom of a lost civilization and the visionary ideas of Tesla, we can find inspiration and guidance for our own technological pursuits. This journey requires us to transcend conventional thinking, to challenge the established narratives of history and science, and to embrace the possibility that solutions to our most pressing problems may lie in the knowledge of our ancestors. This endeavor also calls for a collaborative spirit, transcending national, cultural, and disciplinary boundaries. Just as the ancient civilization might have been a global network of shared knowledge and technology, our quest for rediscovering wireless electricity necessitates a similar global cooperation. It is a task that demands the best of our scientific minds, the boldest of our innovators, and the most visionary thinkers of our time. Moreover, this quest is not just about technology. It is about rekindling a relationship with the Earth and our fellow humans based on balance, respect, and harmony. Tartaria, or whatever this ancient civilization was called, with its purported focus on communal well-being and technological symbiosis with nature, offers a model of how we might reshape our societies and a relationship with the planet. As we embark on this journey, let us carry with us a sense of wonder and responsibility both. Wonder for the mysteries that we are yet to unravel about our past and the possibilities that they hold for our future, and responsibility for the knowledge that we seek and the technologies we develop, ensuring that they serve the betterment of all of humanity and the preservation of our planet. The potential rediscovery and implementation of wireless electricity technology represents more than a technological breakthrough. It symbolizes a bridge to a past that we are only beginning to understand and a gateway to a future that we have yet to envision. It offers a promise of a world where energy connects us all, not just through wires and circuits, but through a shared commitment to a better, more harmonious world. This is the legacy that we can build upon, inspired by the wonders of the old world and the visionary dreams of minds like Tesla's, a legacy of knowledge, unity, and a brighter hope for our future.